Hello there, myself Pratham Tyagi and I am an application engineer at Ideas Design Solution. Today in this video we will be discussing Load Case Manager, which is provided in Simulation Professional and Premium within the SolidWorks. Now the Load Case Manager lets you define different load cases by combining and suppressing the load features from external loads. It helps create a linear mathematical equations to further combine the different loads. For example, as we can see in this linear equation, we can quickly compute results for various combinations of load. We can easily post-process results for each load case scenario and for the load case combinations. Over here, I have a simple scaffolding assembly, and as you can see that I have set up my simulation study already. So you need to set up your parent study so that we can go on with the simulation. So as you can see that there are multiple load conditions that I have used for this particular example of scaffolding. In this I have implemented gravity. I have implemented the external loads on different components of the scaffolding. So I have a vertical distributed force of 3500 Newton on the total vertical face of the scaffolding. I have another 1650 Newton total vertical force on the top face of the indicated member here. As you can see that I have used 1 Newton force to stabilize my vertical load on the joints, on the corner joints of the braces. So I have my study setup already done. Now let's jump into the load case manager, which we can access by right clicking on the load cases default tab. As you can see, I have done in this video. And as soon as you select this load case manager tool, you can see that a window pops up from bottom of the screen, and there's a window as you can see on the screen. We have different load cases. We have primary load cases, load case contribution combination, and we have another one is track results. As you can see, I have a tool to save these results and to create a amazing report after doing the simulation study. So now we can see that we have the primary load cases and load case combination and track result. And the way it works is like we can add our primary load as dead load, in which we will suppress the main components of 3500 Newton, 1615 Newton, and 1 Newton. And we will unsuppress the gravity components of the primary load cases in the dead load command in the dead load tab. Then we can add our next load as life load, in which we will unsuppress the force 6, force 7, and force of 1 Newton load, and we will make sure to suppress the gravity loading condition. You can definitely tweak in this combinations and make a variety of permutations to study the different variety of results. For this study, we are limiting to just two conditions of dead load and life load. For the next part, we have load case combination, in which we can create a linear mathematical equation for the combination to be studied in the mathematical expression of linear equation. In this equation, we will be making an equation for some polynomial of a linear degree, in which we will study our dead load and life load components of loading condition in a combination. Make sure these equations must be linear, and we cannot incorporate any quadratic or any higher degree polynomial equation in this load case combination tab. Next up, we have a tab for track result. When you click this tool, a new window for sensor will be opened, and as you can see, we will be putting a sensor in regard for displacement tracking. which will track the displacement, the resultant displacement for our scaffolding model. Uh, I'll keep my dimension to limited to millimeters, and I will check all across step condition for this case. And when I will click the check button, the displacement tracker, or I can say a sensor, will appear below the track result tab. When you are all done with the setting up your multiple cases for the load case manager, you can click on the run button, and your simulation will be started solving. Now, after clicking the run button, you can observe that it will take a few minutes to get the simulation data retrieved, because the solver is studying the fixture. The solver is studying the material conditions which have applied. We have applied, and it's basically solving the loading conditions that we have applied on the scaffolding model. The different loading conditions that uh, applied for this model. It will take a short period of time, which is called as the computational time, which is a necessary step in solving simulation models. As you can see, it's 25% completed. Now it's 50%, and we will be interpreting our result shortly. Now our study has been done running. We can do some post processing, and we can interpret our result. Now you can observe, when I click on the dead load button, the result automatically gets updated. And similarly, when I click on the live load button, the results get automatically updated. It's basically this the SolidWorks solver, the simulation solver, is actively updating the results, so that we can have our interpretation of results easily. And similarly, we can do our other task after performing this simulation by interpreting these different kind of results. We don't need to separately run all these conditions by setting up our study separately. Similarly, we can observe that we have our different result for load case combination. And when I click upon this load case combination, the result gets automatically updated. Now you can easily interpret your result based upon your requirement. And when I drag my simulation tree manager a bit towards to the right, I can observe that we have two different kind of results there. We have our load case manager results separately below the tab, and I have my stress and displacement, my legacy data separately over here. So this is basically happening because of my load case combination, or I should say load case manager study. And we can make some amazing reports by using this report tool provided directly in the SolidWorks. We can change the format of the report based upon our requirement. So this is all. This is the load case manager explanation for you. Thank you so much.
Do subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon.